Police around, but he falling again and again. I'm in the what? I'm in the day. I'm doing 30 on 30 and up. You in the what? You in the way. Either you...
Tonight, from Gillette Stadium in Foxborough, it's a special prime-time edition of the NFL on EA Sports.
It is a chilly night here in the northeastern U.S., but we've got some football to keep us warm at Gillette Stadium.
Jason Myers.
The shadow's starting to get a bit longer. Week 10 of the NFL season is here, and we're underway on EA Sports. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
10 at their own 23-yard line.
And he'll hope that this is not a sign of what's in store as he has to fight just to get back to the line of scrimmage. And after getting tackled, he's still down and looking very slow to get up. We'll get a report when we return to Foxborough. A first carry now for Nick Chubb. Nowhere to go that time. Might have gotten a yard up to the 25. So trouble already here on their opening drive. This is 3rd and 9.
And it's 3rd down.
From the shotgun, Griffin. Over the middle, complete to Tate.
Griffin.
And he'll be brought down at the 28, and that is well short of the first. That reception, it brings him up to the 700 plateau. He's at 700 career NFL catches now.
And that club in baseball, a rather exclusive club, and one we talk about all the time. In football, put you in the top 50 all-time range. Not so bad either.
Call that a 41-yard punt, 6 yards on the return, and the Patriots take over. So here come the Patriots getting ready on offense. They'll be led out by the #1 overall pick back in 2018 in his 3rd season in the NFL. It's Baker Mayfield.
And what I loved about meeting with him before the game was talking to a guy who takes ownership of his performance. 2 touchdowns, 2 interceptions last week, but all he focused on was the loss, okay? And he did say, if I change my stats a little bit, not necessarily for me to look better, but that'll help my team.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Hits his target. It's Taylor Gabriel. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. Came up a little short on the last pass play. They did get 9 yards out of it, leaving him with his 3rd and 1. And that is incomplete.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a 4th down. Well done.
On to punt now, Anger, as he boots this one away. That'll be a 41-yard punt, just 1 yard on the return. And the Ravens will get it. 1st and 10 from deep in their own territory. Baltimore set to take over here for their 2nd possession of the game. And they're coming off a 3-and-out, my friend.
I think they've got to look at that play sheet and go to a spot that they haven't gone before. Time to shake things up a little bit to try and get this offense moving.
Okay, so how do you do that? How do you shake things up?
You look at what you've called before, realize it hasn't worked
Go to
so
something
well,
else.
and maybe try and find one of those special plays from one of your better players, and maybe try and hit something big and get things going in the excitement area.
And a short pickup there as he'll take this up to right around the 20. The Patriots going with a dime package here. 2 extra defensive backs on 3rd. A shotgun snap for Darnold. And Tate's got it. And he will have a Ravens 1st down as they convert on 3rd and 3 with a nice gain of 7 yards.
And the Ravens.
So he turned to a trusted, familiar face in that 3rd down situation. It paid off.
Yeah, you go to your veteran receiver in that spot, so you can't underestimate him when he's on the field defensively. Make sure you know where he is because he understands how to get open in key situations.
On 1st down, they'll run with Chubb. A check on the numbers for Chubb from a week ago. 12 carries, 78 yards.
After the last game, they have plenty of reason to be confident in their running game. And even though they're facing a top 10 defense, they're not going to shy away from doing what they do best. Make them adjust to them. Make them stop what they do before they go to any type of a changeup.
They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
It's a gain of 3. First down, Baltimore.
A run for Nick Chubb. He's got the first down and more past midfield. And finally down at the 9-yard line. A big play that time out of Chubb. Give him 52 yards on the ground.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember the last drive, they went 3 and out.
Here we go now on first and goal. And they'll try the air now with Darnold. That is caught at the 7-yard line. And he'll get this down inside the 5 to the 4 before he's out of bounds. That'll bring up second and goal after the gain of 5.
At the 4-yard line.
And Darnold going to keep this himself. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. Sam Darnold, a 4-yard touchdown scamper. And the Ravens have taken the early lead.
Well, I'd have to say that for him, that was an all-encompassing drive because it was his arm that got his team down to that point, but his legs that finished the deal. Give him credit for making it happen.
On for the extra point, Jake Elliott. And the Ravens lead at 7-0. So that drive takes them down the field in 8 plays. And it results in a 4-yard touchdown run. Now after the touchdown, it's Bosher to kick it away. This is T.J. Logan to return it. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30.
Logan on the return. The Patriots take over first and 10.
So back onto the field come the Pats for their second drive. And the last drive, the first drive for them, not very good. 3 and out. What do they go to here?
Well, you don't look down at your play sheet and say, this is what the problem is. Let's find out who my playmakers are. Get the ball in their hands, and maybe the offense will move a little bit better.
Sometimes it's more important to get it to the right people rather than dialing up the right number.
Exactly.
Or the right play, yeah.
That too.
Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1.
Brings up 2nd and 1.
Mayfield to throw it. He's going to fire this thing deep right sideline. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
He was covered by Trey Waynes.
On 3rd and 1, here's Mayfield. This one complete into the hands of Higgins. And he will have a Patriots first down, and he's going to have it by plenty. Able to get 8 yards there on 3rd and 2.
First and 10.
Got to say, I was a little surprised to see him, Charles, come out in the shotgun on 3rd and less than a yard.
Yeah, but the way the NFL is nowadays, we hardly ever see anyone really run for it on short yardage. So they're going to throw the football more times than not. That was a nice, easy rhythm throw right there, and they pick up the first down.
On first down, it's Logan. And he got blown up. Losing yardage on the play back at the 44. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. Plays like we just saw there. That's why they're up right now. And the defense, they're doing their job.
Yeah, it starts with the guys up front. So when you talk with GMs who are putting together a team, a lot of them say we're going to build from the inside out. Because if you control the line of scrimmage, you control the rest of the ball game. And that's what we're seeing here. They're actually playing in the offense's backfield, not necessarily just playing at the line of scrimmage.
And here's a throw that's taken in by the tight end Cook. The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down.
That's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 3.
From the gun, Mayfield. Finding Gabriel complete. And he will have a Patriots first down by a couple of yards as they're able to convert here on 3rd and 3. And give him 5 yards there, and it's enough for the first. We've seen quite a bit of the short passing game here early on first quarter, haven't we?
We have, and I think it works a couple of ways for this team because, number one, you throw the short game until they stop it. And if they're not going to stop it, you keep throwing it, and occasionally you'll break a tackle and turn it into a bigger gain. Also, if they start to creep up, start to pressure receivers, now you go over the top, take it deep, and now you get some of those big shots downfield.
And he is out of bounds inside the 35. They picked up 5 yards last time. Now they double it and get 10 here.
2nd and inches at the 34-yard line.
Still a few inches short of a first down as they come up now on 2nd down. This is Logan. And he stopped immediately there.
TJ Logan.
Officially, it's no gain on the play, and they'll remain a few inches shy of a first with 3rd down looming.
It's now 3rd and less than a yard.
On 3rd down, it's Robinson, and he will have a Patriots first down, maybe by about a yard as they find a way to convert on 3rd and inches. Just a gain of a couple, but good enough to keep the drive rolling.
Well, that was big right there because they're in the bottom 5 in the league and converting on 3rd down. They needed that pickup in a big way.
There were 2 things they said they wanted to win in this game. One, the turnover battle, and the second, 3rd down conversions. So they got one there. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. They'll run it here with Logan. And he struggles to get a yard here, maybe a yard, down to the 31.
Ball carrier.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
On 2nd down, it's Robinson. He winds up getting only a couple there, down to the 29.
Ball carrier.
The 22 is the line to gain here on 3rd down.
A gain of 2 brings up 3rd and 7.
To throw, Mayfield. But it's brought in by Washington. And he will have a Patriots first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Now, after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. We'll get a report when we return to Foxborough. And this will probably be the last play of the quarter. They'll run on 1st down. It's Logan, and he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. After 7-0 on EA Sports.
Ravens 7, Patriots nothing.
Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11. They go play action. Mayfield. Nowhere to turn here, and he's going to go down. Back at about the 37-yard line by Sheldon Rankins. Give him the credit for the sack and a loss of 14 yards.
Well, enough takes to start to have a good drive, quite like a big loss on a sack, does it?
Now they're looking at a 3rd and long, and suddenly the momentum shifted to the other side of the football.
And old Mo is a very, very fickle man.
Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down went backwards. It's 3rd and very long. Working out of the gun, Mayfield throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. And he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. They do get 7 out of that, but not enough to prevent a 4th down.
So much about this game is just understanding situations and then having to execute, isn't it? Guard the first down sticks. Don't let them get there. And they rallied and made the tackle.
On now is the kicker, Jason Myers, for the field goal try. This one from 46 yards out. And this one is going to just tuck into the bottom left corner as he gets it to go. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. So you're a boxing guy. How do you score that on your boxing card? A very long drive, but 3 points.
And I really want to do my boxing analyst voice right here, but I'm going to keep it normal for us, right? I call it a draw. That type of a drive has to feel good, right? You take it all the way downfield, you control the ball, control the clock, but they only got 3 points out of it. So defensively, it could have been worse, right? So I give it a draw.
The offense trots back out there. Let's turn our focus now to Nick Chubb. It may just be the second quarter, but he's in his zone, well on his way to eclipsing that 100-yard mark.
And when a back has a game, as we're witnessing right now, his name's going to be in the books, but it's really a collective deal, isn't it? Because that means he's getting plenty of blocking, a lot of help from his teammates, but he's making the most of it.
Yeah, he's made the most of it to this point.
This defense is really flowing around in the first half. They've gotten to the ball carrier before they can really get started. Offense got to come up with something else in order to try and get this running game going.
So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards. Now Chubb fights forward for only about a yard up to the 21. And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game.
Gain of a yard.
Out of the shotgun, here's Darnold. That's caught by his tight end, Dawson Knox.
Complete to Dawson Knox.
The coverage was tight that time. They allowed the pass underneath to him, but they rallied to him pretty fast, too. Converged on him and got him down. That'll bring up 4th down.
Here's Matt Bosher now, as he'll kick it away for the second time. 39 yards on the punt, give him just 1 yard on the return. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. Out comes the New England offense to see what they can do this time. And after the field goal last time, we'll see what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I never met an offensive coach that didn't want a drive to end with a kick. Most of them wanted to end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
Yeah, but you've met fan bases that wanted that weren't happy with that field goal.
I haven't met a fan base yet that wants a drive to end with a kick, other than the extra point. That's it.
On 1st and 10, Mayfield looking for his running back, and he's got him. A good rally to the football keeps him to only a yard, and it's 2nd down.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it can turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
They only got a yard out of that last completion, and that makes this 2nd and 9. From the shotgun, it's Mayfield. Got an open man, it's Washington. And he'll be down at the 46. So they go from 146 to the other on a pickup of 8.
Gain of 8. Brings up 3rd and 1.
And now Mayfield on the bootleg. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Patrick Onwuasor. And he's able to bring it up 5 yards shy of midfield to the 45-yard line.
1st and 10.
Offensively, when you see cover 2, the thought has to go through the quarterback's head. Drive the football when making throws. It's not just the deep guys covering. It's the guys underneath you have to be careful of. Drive your throw. Otherwise, you see what results? Interceptions.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Well, what do you think? You get the ball off the turnover near the middle of the field. You take a shot here in the first play?
You know I'm big on that. I love when I have great field position. After a turnover, I feel like I might have a little bit off balance. I prefer to take a shot, but a lot of coaches will tell you only do it if you trust the guy who's got the football in his hands. Meaning, if it's not there, he won't force it downfield and maybe turn into an interception. He'll go to the check down, go to a second option, and go ahead and take the play that's in front of him.
11 yards there, 1st down. We've seen him break off a big run already in this game, and for a second, that one looked like it might be another.
Yeah, I think that any defense would say, look, we can't let him get to the second level because sometimes he'll break off the big run on his own, but oftentimes you get additional blocking at the second level, which gets you deeper into the secondary.
They run again on first down, Chubb. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Tackle made by Marcus Golden.
2nd and 10. At the Patriots' 36-yard line.
They go with Chubb on 2nd down. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11.
Sometimes I forget how much information he has to go through before the ball's even snapped. But what a diagnosis right there. Saw the play, shot through the gap like a rocket, ends up spilling it for a loss.
The Ravens on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 11. Darnold from the gun. Got an open man finding Jefferson. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown.
Baltimore.
Justin Jefferson, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Ravens will extend their lead.
I think if you polled defensive backs, they would say the corner route, take that out, make it illegal, because that is so hard to recognize and so hard to adjust, because your first move is to not get beat in the middle of the field, and that's how they move you first before they break off to the corner.
But then as the wide receiver, great job. It's tough to turn those upfield and go, but he did a great job with it there.
Really good balance, really good body control, and how about the end result? A touchdown.
Elliott good with a PAT, and that pushes the lead up to 11. Now after the touchdown, it's Bosher to kick it away. With it on the return is Logan. Oh, a good return up past the 30. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return.
At their own 31.
New England trying to get a place on offense. Their deficit is 11, 14-3, and needing to get something going here as they come up on 1st and 10. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Open man is Higgins. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. 23 yards on the play.
At the 46-yard line.
Mayfield on 1st down. This pass complete to Higgins. And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40. A gain of 6 there on 1st.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the Ravens' 40-yard line.
They'll come up on a 2nd and 4 now from the 40-yard line. Mayfield now. And that one complete once again to Higgins. And this time not quite to the 30. He'll be down at the 31-yard line. He's exceeded his receiving yards from a week ago, and we're still in the first half. It's a 1st down. And again, it's Mayfield. Pushing through the contact. And he'll be out of bounds, able to get it down to the 25 there. Give him 6 on the play, and that'll make this a 2nd down.
At the 25-yard line. It's a pickup.
Mayfield looks to throw.
2nd and
Throw left side complete. That's Logan. And he's going to be taken down with the 1st down at the Ravens' 13-yard line. 12 yards there as they move the chains. Took nearly the entire first half, but a first red zone opportunity for him here. They have a 1st and 10 at the 13-yard line. Coming up in a couple of minutes, we'll get you to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. The coach will have stats and scores from earlier today in the NFL. Now a throw to the end zone on 1st down, but it winds up incomplete. So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. Now Mayfield. This will be caught just inside the 10. And he's taken down at the 7 after a gain of 7. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
Brings up third.
Going to the air again with Mayfield. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown. Taylor Gabriel, his first touchdown on the year. And the Patriots are back within a score.
A lot of people might call this backyard football. Sometimes just understanding who you've got out wide and who you're going to throw it to. Give him an opportunity to go up and make a play, even when contested. Looks like that one worked out pretty well. The trust factor, in effect.
And he's got it. That cuts the lead. It's now 14-10. So that drive goes 8 plays. And it's finished off by a Pats touchdown. After the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. This taken in about 4 yards deep. And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback.
25-yard line.
The offense trots back out there. Let's turn our focus now to Nick Chubb. He's been good. His guys are winning. So far, the recipe working here in the second quarter.
He doesn't like to just tote the rock. He wants to carry his team on his back. And that's what he's done throughout this game.
Yeah, he's done that. He'll be hoping to continue that trend. Now left side on the swing pass. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Right off the bat, it's a first down to start the drive, 12 yards.
And the Ravens.
Shotgun snap for Darnold. Got the connection here to Bourne. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. Line of scrimmage, the 43 on 2nd and 4. Here's Darnold. Complete. Jefferson the target. The Ravens going to use the second of their timeouts as the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in half number 1. Darnold on first down. The Pats are going to get there. Down he goes. Cleveland Farrell in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year. And we say it all the time, have to be able to get rid of the ball sooner than that.
You have to help your offensive line out. They're going to protect you as best they can. And if you're getting 3 to 5 seconds to throw the ball, they're doing a really nice job. But when you hold it and give up a sack, you're really almost discrediting their work.
Finding Knox there, complete. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42.
Complete.
Ravens going to use their third and final timeout as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half. On third down, it's Nick Chubb. And they will advance this across midfield, but still well shy of a first as he's tackled at the 47.
A gain of 11 yards. It's now 4th down.
Here's Matt Bosher now as he's on to punt for Baltimore. So we have reached halftime here with the visiting Ravens out in front. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando. That's where we find Jonathan Coachman ready with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
Okay, Brandon, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to our EA Sports Halftime Report.
We now proceed to the start of the second half. The Patriots trailing here, but they will have the football first as the third quarter is underway. With it on the return is Logan. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
The Patriots take over 1st and 10 at their own 29.
Out comes the New England offense to see what they can do this time. And they'll be looking to build off of a nice drive last time, a drive that really relied on the quarterback.
Making good decisions, distributing the ball well, distributing it accurately, keeping it away from danger. A really nicely run drive.
But now the defense, what adjustments do they need to make in the passing game?
Pass rush, pass rush, pass rush. Whether it's the guys up front or maybe you bring additional guys, but you've got to disrupt the timing of them throwing the football.
We'll see if they can disrupt it here. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run.
Oh, that was
does a nice job there. Quarterback and receiver reading the pressure that was brought. They both knew it was going to open up the middle of the field. Nice little shake and bake at the line of scrimmage, got right into his route. And the quarterback hit him in stride, and he was able to run free after the catch.
A first down throw for Mayfield. And brought in by the tight end Cook. The 20. And all the way in. Touchdown, New England. Jared Cook. His third touchdown now on the year. And the Patriots have taken the lead.
And there's a situation where as a tight end, once he gets that end zone in his sights, he's not going to back down from anyone. He doesn't worry about running to daylight. He doesn't mind running through contact. That's totally fine by him.
Now Myers for the extra point. It's good, and they'll take a 17-14 lead. The drive there only spanning 3 plays, and it ends with a New England touchdown. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. The Ravens offense getting ready now for their first possession of the second half. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. On first down, Chubb able to get forward for about 4 as he's taken down.
Brandon, we just saw the benefits of being able to run the ball successfully. They pick up 4 yards on that carry. So now if you're a play caller, you can do just about anything you want, but on the defensive side of the ball, you're scrambling a little bit. Now you're behind trying to figure out, do I need to blitz him? Do I need to pressure him? How do I gain an advantage on this snap?
And again, it's Chubb. And he's going to be taken down with a marker on the field. So let's see about the call. They'll come up now on a 2nd and long after the hold. Back to throw, Darnold. It's Knox, the tight end, making the catch. And he'll get up to the 43-yard line.
A gain of 10 yards. And it's 3rd down.
They'll run for it. Here's Chubb. And, boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. Just a 2-yard pickup, and that should necessitate a call for the punt team here on 4th down.
Well, we talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot. He had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
The punter Bosher on now as he gets this one away. Yeah, he was looking for the checkup bounce, didn't get it. That scoots all the way into the end zone now for a touchback. So here are the Patriots to take over. Remember, right now they are on a 6-game losing streak, trying to snap that. And a good sign is they've got the lead in the football. Mayfield now looking to throw on first down. And he's going to be brought down. Back at his own 6-yard line.
It's Jeffrey Simmons that time who got in to record the sack.
Well, so much for setting the tone of the drive offensively. Giving up a big sack that loses that kind of yardage, not a great start.
So after the sack, a scenario you certainly don't work on too often. 2nd and 24. On the carry, it's Logan. And he'll take this forward only up to about the 7. And they only get a yard back there. They'll be left with a 3rd down and long.
Brings up 3rd down.
From the gun, Mayfield. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And he'll be brought down, it looks like, right at the 15. That'll bring up 4th down. They wind up getting 8 yards, but they needed more than that.
I think that call was made not so much to try and get the 1st down, although they would have taken it if they could have gotten it, but to give their punter a little bit of space and try and help out their defense.
Yeah, they got the safe completion on 3rd. A quick feed from Tate. 39 yards on the punt, just 2 on the return, and the Ravens, they'll take over. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And our game's hit a little bit of a lull here, a little bit of a snag. Punts on back-to-back drives.
And old-school coaches don't necessarily mind that. Didn't turn it over, right? Didn't create a big play for the other team. Right now what you're looking for is, can you gain an advantage in field position? And that's what both teams are seeking right now.
Yeah, they'll be seeking to gain that advantage here on this drive. 15 yards on the play, 1st down.
Well, that last run makes this a 100-yard night. I've loved the way he's hit the holes. He's been quick, he's been decisive, and he's been a whole lot of fun to watch.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Here's Darnold. Works right side into the hands of the tight end, Knox.
Darnold's pass.
Not much there, only a yard. They only got a yard out of that last completion, and that makes this 2nd and 9.
Well, they were unable to make anything really big out of that. But it's not a bad idea to find your tight end and give him an easy completion and keep moving things forward. Almost as bread and butter as a good running back dive play.
That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup. And at this stage, down in the 2nd half, looks like they just wanted to find a way to get it in the hands of their playmaker, and they did.
I think you're exactly right. I don't think the coordinator's looking at his play sheet and trying to figure out which play will work well. He's trying to figure out how to get the ball to the playmaker that you just described. Looking down at that sheet, you find people plays, not necessarily X's and O's, and that's exactly what they did there.
Not a lot of success to be found there.
Well, you got that right, partner, because if you're trying to make guys miss about 10 yards or so downfield, that's a pretty good play. But if you've got to do it in your own backfield, I consider that a problem. That doesn't work too.
And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. Nick Chubb, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Ravens have retaken the lead. People always talk about one of his biggest strengths running the football, vision, and he found the spot there, went into the end zone.
You're exactly right about that. It wasn't just the vision, right? Once he saw the gap, decisiveness, made up his mind, and about the power to finish the play. Not only did he get good blocking, he created his own space as well.
Now after the touchdown, it's Bosher to kick it away. With it on the return is Logan. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
New England with a 1st down as they begin the drive. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Mayfield looking left side, and he's got a man. It's Logan. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
Well, offensively, that's the mismatch that you want. You want to force a linebacker to try and cover your back out of the backfield, out in some open space. The linebackers nowadays, they run like backs, and they take a lot of pride in covering. What a nice play he made there in the open field.
That'll be a New England 1st down, a gain of 12.
The 41-yard line.
They run. Robinson. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down. The previous run, good for 9. Here's 2nd and a yard.
Brings up 2nd and a yard.
Mayfield now from the 50. Able to find Higgins. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30.
Higgins. That's good for a Patriot.
That's a fun one to watch right there. A nice in-breaking route and plenty of room in the middle of the field. And he was able to get behind the linebackers and grab the completion for a really good pickup.
That'll be complete to Cook. That'll result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
Gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 19-yard line.
On the run, it's Robinson. And they go the wrong way here. Knocked back to the 20.
He was brought down by Patrick Onwuasor.
1 quarter remains here on a Sunday night. New England on 3rd down. They're hitting at 60%, 6 out of 10 thus far. This time it's 3rd and 3. They run with Logan, and he will be very close to a 1st down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down. The ball's still a few inches shy of the marker after the 3-yard run, so now a little soul-searching on 4th down.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks, allow other people to make tackles, and when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
That's taken in by Higgins. 7 yards, the pickup there. 2nd and 3 from the 9.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 9-yard line.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6.
Good for a Patriot.
It's a 3-yard pickup, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Goal at the 6-yard line.
To throw, Mayfield. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. They come up here with another shot from the 6-yard line, and it's 2nd and goal now. From the shotgun, it's Mayfield. The quick slant caught. 5 yards that time on the completion, and now it's 3rd and goal.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage out.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown. James Robinson, his 2nd touchdown on the season, and the Patriots have retaken the lead.
But they decided to run it in and got it done on 3rd and goal. A lot of times that's a passing play.
The kicker, this has to come out for the PAT. He can breathe a sigh of relief as well, right?
Although I don't know if he's really breathing a sigh of relief. I think he likes to put 3 points on his ledger.
And he'll wind up getting a couple extra yards here for his trouble, bringing it out of the end zone as he's down at the 27.
27-yard line.
Now the Baltimore offense heading back out onto the field. And they had to wait a long time to get the football back. Probably not what you were hoping for when you got an offense that's humming.
Agreed. What you were looking for is the defense get the ball back pretty quickly, right? Hoping for a 3 and out. So that didn't happen. You can't yell at your D for that. They've got to take care of their own business and reestablish themselves now that they're back on the field.
A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29. A good rally to the football keeps him to only a yard, and it's 2nd down. Now it's Darnold. And he goes down. It's a Patriot sack.
You know, the beauty of screen passes is they take a little time to develop, and they can often hit big, but sometimes they take too long to develop, and sometimes you get sacked.
You know, what's perfectly called for a defense to attack a screen? He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Prince Amukamara. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Patriot defense has a touchdown.
Coaches preach all the time about opportunities and taking advantage of them, and he did exactly that. I used to have a coach told us all the time, a lost opportunity is never regained. Well, no regrets here. He picked that one off and took it to the house.
Extra point up and through by Myers, and his guys will take a 10-point lead. And this carries into the end zone, and it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt to return. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. We'll see if they can band back together after the pick six. It hurt badly, but still within striking distance. A two-score game with a good chunk of time on the clock. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. That's a good way to start the drive. 17 yards and a first down.
All right, this is the time of the game where they're down a couple of scores, and they've really got to get some yards in chunks, and they know the defense doesn't want to give those up, but they've got to find a way to take them anyway.
Now the question is, can they string a few of those together? One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Now Darnold. They set up the screen to Chubb. 7 yards there on the first down screen play.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid gain.
Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. Out of the shotgun, here's Darnold. He'll get this to Chubb out of the backfield. And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49. Well, plays like that, Charles, no doubt, they're just going to continue to fuel this crowd.
And this defense is already playing well, but it also feeds on the energy of that crowd that you're talking about, and that takes them up to another level. Right now, they're playing really loose. They've got the lead, and what a nice step.
And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 45. And he returns it into enemy territory down to the 45-yard line.
Well, you're trailing. It's the 4th quarter, and you've got to throw the football. But the defense knows this, too. So they're just going to sit back, bring in an extra defensive back or two, the old nickel or dime strategy, Brandon, and wait for you to put that bad boy up for grabs. And this one winds up being intercepted.
He's got the first down here inside the 30. And all the way in. Touchdown, New England. Jared Cook with his 2nd touchdown of the game, 4th of the year. And the forced turnover on defense leads to 6 points. Trying to bust out of that losing funk, and these fans have to like this. And all right, fellas, this is more like it.
And I know that if this holds up after the game, they're going to give the fans a lot of credit, being at home, getting the support. But you and I both know it goes deeper than that. They had to get it together in their own facility, look each other in the eye and say, okay, what's it going to take to break this losing streak? And they really came together with a good week of practice.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. Over the middle, complete to Tate. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. That one, a first down pickup of 8. Darnold from the gun. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Tate. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. 12 more yards for him there. It's a first down. From the 50, it's Darnold. Looking middle, and it's incomplete. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10.
It's 2nd down and 10.
Again, Darnold. And he gets it to his running back, Nick Chubb. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. 12 yards there and a first down. Clock management definitely critical here if they want to get back in this game.
Absolutely agreed. They have to up the tempo in this case, down a couple of scores. Want to make sure they have a chance to win this ball game.
Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. Not much there, only a yard. They only got a yard out of that last completion, and that makes this 2nd and 9.
At the 37-yard line.
Darnold to throw again. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. A gain of 13. It's a first down.
And the Raven first down.
To the air again, Darnold. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete. He was trying to find Justin Jefferson there, and that'll bring up second down.
Makes it 2nd and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Throwing again is Darnold. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. 11 yards there. First down.
A gain of 11 on the play. First down, Ravens.
They give the Chubb out of the gun. And he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line. 10 more there and another first down.
Down at the 2-yard line.
Oh, that's one to warm the hearts of all those old school football players, isn't it? Tough, hard, gritty run. Got behind his pads.
And he will take it in for a Ravens touchdown. Nick Chubb, his second touchdown of the night. And the Ravens get a bit closer.
I'm not sure win-win is the proper term here, but it certainly felt like it. They got the touchdown they needed, but if I'm on the defensive side of the ball, okay, you got the touchdown, but it sure took you a long time.
Yeah, because offensively there, you're probably hoping for a 1 to 5 play drive. That one ate up a little more time than they were hoping.
You're exactly right, and if you have that 1 to 5 play drive, you actually build up momentum and even more hope. When they had to slog their way downfield, they got the touchdown, but it's almost like, yeah, you know,
doesn't feel right.
Exactly.
On first down, Robinson. Danico Autry is in on the stop.
The ball carrier.
Have to imagine this will be on the ground as well as they come up 2nd and 7.
Brings up
So the Patriots with the football as we get you reset. And no doubt what they're looking to do is just salt away the final couple of minutes and escape with a win. And little room to maneuver there. He gets it down to about the 39. And now we'll see a timeout used on defense as they stop it right out of the break with 1:57 to go in the ballgame. They'll run again here with Robinson. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. And whistles, and we're going to have another stoppage of play as they call the timeout on defense with 1:53 left. And he missed it. It's no good. And this score will stay right where it is. Now, Charles, all things considered, I guess that's not a critical miss at this stage, is it?
No, but still everything helps when you're trying to finish off a ball game. And you're right, not critical in terms of the scoreboard and the team, but the guy with the golden foot, he knows he's only as good as his last kick. Nothing fancy on first down, but a very consistent type of a play. Hit that slant. A lot of people call it an extension of the running game, and it can be if that pass is completed. If you hit a guy on the run like that, you often can go for big yardage.
Sets him up nicely for second down, staying ahead of schedule. They'll contain him to just 4. Second down.
4 yards on the pickup.
Darnold now to throw. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. They'll get to the line here, but remember, it's also third down. He's going to let it fly. And this is caught for a touchdown. So hang on now. Things just got a little bit more interesting here in the final minute.
Justin Jefferson.
Okay, game on. Don't go anywhere yet. You got a 1-score game now. Probably going to rely on the onside kick coming up.
Yeah, they have to. It's not a high percentage play, but it's better than not having a chance at all. And that's when you put your leapers and your flyers on one side, get that high hop, and hope that one of the guys can come up with it.
And on the other side, get that hands team ready.
No doubt about it.
And this is going to be recovered by the hands team. And that should just about put a camper on this one. Fourth quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
Down to one knee goes Mayfield, and that's all she wrote.
Well, they certainly didn't appear to be fired up about their options throwing the football. So, to me, this seems like a case of just kind of take